And we're live.
I'm the Dungeon Master. On a 1d20 dice I ride. We're drawing. Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Dungeons and Dragons
tonight.
You should have rolled the thing to
1d20. 1d.
That determines what kind of night it is. Oh, I left my lamp on the other side. Gosh. Oh. How you guys doing? So, for those of you watching, we're doing Dungeons and Dragons is the theme tonight. So, Michael is the only one of us who actually saw the movie already. He had an advanced screen pass with Elmer.
Oh.
And so he saw it last. I think he saw it on Sunday, and he really enjoyed it. He said it was actually really good, and it's a lot of stuff for like all the fans, and definitely better than the other movie from was it 2000 or the 90s?
The Yui Bowl one.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. I didn't even watch it. Yeah. So, Dungeons and Dragons. So, did you guys play Dungeons and Dragons or?
Yeah, and every Sunday night now too.
Oh, you're still playing?
Yeah.
Is it the current edition or is it like the older ones?
It's very loose. Like, I think we're still playing with the book from the 90s or something. It's a very loose rendition of it.
Yeah. I guess the thing is like you can adjust it. You know what I mean? Like you can even still play with like the first edition or second edition if you want to. I mean now they're on the 5th edition, but you can cater your the modules or your gameplay. I guess you just need a good dungeon master who can run it. What about you, Drew? Did you grow up with Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, I didn't have any of the manuals or anything myself, but I did play with some guys when I was in junior high.
Okay. Who's here? Let's see.
But I don't know.
Michael's here.
I'm still driving home, John.
Okay.
So I'm maybe 10 minutes out. How's it going?
We just logged on. I was running late too, so it's all good.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be late, and I've been here. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, Drew.
Yeah.
So, did anybody besides me get to actually watch the new movie?
You're good.
No, we're not lucky enough.
I don't know. Well, Elmer had it on the Regal app. So.
And
the Regal app. So if you had the Regal app, you could watch it.
I got the Regal app.
Yeah. See, you could have watched it early.
Yeah, probably.
It was only playing at Pearl Highlands and Regal Copley Commons.
Oh, well, that's kind of out of my jurisdiction. So.
Yeah.
So what's everybody drawing?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, but what exactly are you doing?
Can you be a little more specific? You gelatinous cube?
I'm making an orc.
Orc? All right. John?
I'm doing an invisible warrior.
Cheater.
I'm still warming up here.
Who else is here? Scott?
Yeah.
Scott's here.
I think I'm going to do somebody from the cartoon.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Yeah. So it looks like
anybody else here?
from the previews. No, that's it.
I'm not really looking at the phone, because I'm driving.
No. It's just Sandy had to pass on tonight because she's really tired, and Ron's not here.
No worries.
Yeah.
Ron's not here yet. All right. Anybody else want to jump in?
Yeah.
Anybody watching?
No. Does it say if we have anyone watching? Let's see.
On the StreamYard window top left, you should be able to see if you have like numbers.
It's negative.
Negative. How do you do somebody?
Oh, here's Ron. Let's add him in. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey.
Let's I'm drawing a gelatinous cube, and when I talked to Heidi Gygax, who's Gary Gygax's daughter, he said it was based after. Remember in the 70s when like Jello, and they would put like stuff in it, like fruits and all kind of weird stuff in Jello.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fruit cocktail.
Yeah. So
Fruit
that's
cocktail,
kind of
and
where the
some reason people used to put carrot in it. I always wondered why.
they
Why is
put all
carrot
kinds
in
of weird
Jell-O?
stuff
But
in
who-
there. Celery, you know.
That's a white people thing, Drew.
So,
That makes
so
sense.
I think that's what the gelatinous cube came from. You know, just all those weird stuff floating in it.
Well, in the Moon movie, you'll get to see they have a gelatinous cube. They have the mimic, the treasure chest
Yeah, the
thing.
mimic displacer beast. You can see.
Yeah, I forget what they're called, but they're kind of like panthers with scorpion tails. I can't remember what they're called.
That's a displacer beast.
Oh, that's the displacer beast. Okay,
Yeah, that's the one in the maze. Like you think it's in one area, but it's not. Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what they were called.
Yeah, and then looks like there was a were
Owl.
owl bear.
Well, the druid turns into an owl bear,
Yeah, that's cool.
among other things.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few dragons in there. Is there a beholder?
I know not that I saw anyway.
Oh, the beholder. Okay,
No beholders.
interesting. I figured it would be there.
Reggae John Page from Bridgerton is a paladin.
Okay.
I don't know the young girl that played the druid or the young man that played the wizard. They're fun.
The girl who plays the druid, she was in It.
She was in It. I didn't see it.
That was good.
He didn't see what? I didn't see it.
See what?
It. Third base.
There's a cameo by oh man, I haven't seen your mom. What's the guy's name that played Groot? Or not Groot, Rocket?
Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper. Yeah, he's got a cameo, a little small part.
Oh, nice. Sounds like there's a lot of Easter eggs in this thing.
Yeah. The animated cartoon characters make an appearance.
Yeah, that we've seen on the trailer preview. Yeah, that's cool. That to me worth it right there.
If you buy any of the figures,
It's fun though. It's you get worried when they say they're making a D&D movie, but it's actually pretty fun.
Good.
I'm going to be going off here in a second. I'm almost home,
Okay.
and then I'll hop back on my computer when I get all settled in.
I did not get any of the figures. I know they're kind of expensive.
yeah.
The figures,
The toys based
Oh,
after
for
the
the movie?
movies. Yeah. So
Oh,
they have
They're
they have the-
dollies.
they have the figures of the characters in the movie, and then they have the cartoon characters as well.
Well, the Holga's fun. And Michelle Rodriguez still kicks ass. I like
Okay,
Chris. This is one of the most I've liked Chris Pine. I think
Okay.
he's a good comedic straight man.
Good.
And Hugh Grant makes a nice smarmy villain.
Smarmy.
And there's another girl that's like the big bad, but I don't know her name.
Yeah.
She makes a nice evil wizard kind of thing.
Cool.
There's the girl that plays Chris Pine's daughter. She's been in a lot of stuff lately. Did you guys see Spy with Dave Bautista?
The little
No.
girl?
Spy?
I mean, the little girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl from that movie. She plays Chris Pine's daughter.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Curly hair.
Yeah.
I want to say she's probably mulatto.
Mulatto.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can say that anymore.
Really?
Well,
Is that not PC?
is that on PC? Half and half. What do you?
Yeah.
Well, is there a term for it then? What's the PC term, Drew?
I believe it's checkered or Oreo.
Oreo.
Oh yeah, that's much better than mulatto.
It is.
I'm kidding. That was a joke. It was a tasteless joke.
Damn
But
it.
it was.
All right, I'll see you guys in a minute.
Okay, see ya.
Damn it. I was like, wow. Finally, one that I can get behind.
There you go. He didn't say it. He didn't say that. Hey, that's racist.
Hey, that's racist.
Oh, there you go. See?
How about hop?
But that's something I could get behind.
Okay.
Why did I cut them off?
But I did pick up the Transformer ones, the ones that the dragon that turned into 20-sided die. Yeah, those things are cool. They're impossible to transform though on their own. It's just like regular Transformers. Like you need the instructions, you know. It's like, what? How do you flip that part? What? You gotta rotate this whole thing? What?
When I was working at Hasbro, I got this one Transformer that's from Japan. There was like 49 steps to convert it into.
Yikes. Who was that?
Well, it was the medical van.
Doc Ratchet?
Ratchet. That's right. God, why can't I know these names?
I only know from the cartoon.
Yeah, Cuisinart.
That's racist.
Why would that be racist?
I don't know.
It's racist against Transformers.
I'm sorry for those.
His mother was a Cuisinart.
It's not PC. It's Mac. What was I going to say? Shoots. Oh gosh, they had those. It came out like in like the late 2000s, I think. They had one that was like you had like Megatron, and he could turn into 6 different things.
Whoa!
Like he was like the tank, a gun, a cannon, the animal, the robot, and all that. And I was like, how do you remember how to transform all this?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I wouldn't be able to.
Well, then again, it's how like I guess kids can memorize all 1,000 something Pokemon and their evolutions and when they get their abilities and all the types.
I got a Transformer for Christmas, and I couldn't figure out how to transform him.
Oh yeah,
and I gave up. And I was like, I'm done with Transformers.
At least now you can look it up. Like if you miss, if you lose the instructions, or like that one, remember, didn't you pick up one?
Yep.
And then you could find it online, and then it shows how you transform it.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's handy.
Sure is.
Oh, I'm definitely not ready for Kawaii Con. So tomorrow's set up already.
Wow.
It's like.
Are you doing Mark's Garage thing?
I was not invited to that one, but.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, it's kind of a sensitive point, Scott. Hey, Scott. By the way, I got the Kikaida 01 box set.
Yay.
So I'm like watching it now. And I'm like, the first, 20 episodes? It's like with Kikaida.
Yeah.
And then I just started realizing, man, Kikaida 01's kind of useless without Kikaida, huh? Always saving him and stuff like that. I was like, you're so useless. They should just make Kikaida the star.
Kind of was.
Nazumon came, that's why, right? So.
Oh, is that why?
Because he had to leave to go do Nazumon.
Oh, it came out during the same time. Oh.
Yeah, that's why you don't see Kikaida appear in in a lot of episodes. You just only see Kikaida. You don't see Jiro show up anymore.
Yeah.
And then he appears once in a while after that. It becomes real sporadic.
Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But
we're just laughing at it, like, 01, you're kind of useless.
I never did watch 01 that much. I mean, I remember when it first came out and watching it. It's like my sisters were more into it than me. I was more into regular Kikaida than 01.
Yeah, just leave out the 1. Just leave the 0. Kikaida 0. to me.
Actually,
But,
they had a movie with that. Yeah, it was like that was the first prototype. It was a
yeah,
cartoon.
Zero. Kikaido
Yeah.
00, I
Zero.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
00. But I like the little tidbits you guys put in.
Oh, yeah.
Those bonus material. I was like reading some of that, like, oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
Little tidbits. Like how they couldn't get the original actor or the human actor to play Hokkaido. So I think they said, okay, like forget about that. Let's just make Hokkaido, just whatever, Android 4 from then on. So I was like,
Then they had their the animal forum, and then they combined into that
Gutierrez.
brain thing.
yeah, Gakkaida. I saw Gakkaida and I was like, man, that's just multicolored afro he had on.
Again, back then, it's amazing what they could do with like foam rubber.
No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah, in the bonus, it said that the budget was less, so they had to make do with whatever they had. I'm like, oh, that's too
Some
bad.
of the monsters get repurposed.
Yeah.
Double machine is side machine without the like Jiro's version of the side machine.
Yeah. But side by side, I saw that and I'm like, well, you know what? I prefer Jiro's one better. Sleeker looking. Because you got to hunch down like that.
Ron had a hunch.
Little blast from the past. Although I was watching the episode, like, I don't remember this one. I don't remember.
Yeah. Wasn't that good? Because you watch this like something new. You sit down and like, wow, this is really bad.
What was bad is some of those episodes, like I had to watch it a couple of times because I'm supposed to be spotting it, but I get so involved in the show that I'm not paying attention to the subtitles.
Oh,
So getting placed properly.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and do it again.
oh. Again.
Oh, so you had to do the subtitles? Or place the
I
subtitles?
was placing the subtitles in that one.
Oh.
If there's any mess ups, that's my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't pick up 01 or I didn't pick up V3. I probably should pick up V3. Come right to V3. Before it's gone.
So you guys couldn't get the, I guess, I don't know, rights or to do some of the other shows from that time?
From my understanding of the situations is that they were very high cost of it, yeah.
Oh.
To get the rights, yeah. I guess that makes
Like just
sense.
because they were going to do streaming at one point, try to do streaming, but that would have been a whole nother. That would have been the license plus a streaming license thing added on top of it, stuff like that.
Wow.
Wow. It's milking it for all it's worth.
Yeah.
I see there is that Tokusatsu channel or whatever on
Toy, yeah.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, it's
Super
limited to what you can watch.
yeah, kind of limited. Because I would have liked to have got.
They had all of Red Man on there. It was pretty awesome.
Red Man. Oh, who's
the rapper?
Oh, hey, Mike's here.
Yay.
No, I was gonna say like Zaboga, or like remember Diamond Eye?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not many
what
people
the
remember
relationship
Diamond
with
Eye.
other companies were though.
Oh, some other companies. See, Drew, they called him Diamond Eye because he had diamonds for eyes.
Oh, how clever!
It's not because he was in Hawaii.
Diamond Head Eye.
I missed out. We didn't in where I grew up. We had Ultraman and we had Johnny Sacco and his giant robot.
Johnny Sacco.
What is that? Gigantor?
No, it was Johnny Sacco.
No,
and his giant,
not Johnny. Not Gigantor.
giant Robo.
Giant Robo. Yeah, that's the one.
Giant Robo was like the animated version.
Gigantor. No, Gigantor was Tetsujin
Was it,
Ninja Ichigo.
Tetsujin, yeah.
Yeah, number 28. Yeah.
We didn't have him where I grew up. He was real popular in South America for some reason. I know a lot of people from like Peru and like Argentina and Brazil that are like way into Tetsujin. So
Well, have you heard the theme song? It kind of has that kind of, the American, the English version where it has like that kind of like bongos and stuff like that. It sounds like it's from,
interesting.
Gigantor. And then with the bongos.
Gigantor.
Yeah.
He's a small guy, huh?
Yeah.
For like,
you think of Fearless Fly.
where I grew up, we had Kimba the White Lion.
Okay.
And like Star Blazers and
Star Blazer.
I mean Simba.
So, yeah.
No, Simba. I mean Kimba.
The ripoff.
and
Ripoff.
I'm trying to think who else we had. I don't know. It was like
Robotech, right?
yeah, Robotech. I was older, but yeah,
Voltron.
Voltron. I thought Voltron was weak compared to Robotech. I was like, Robotech is the shit. Voltron is lame.
Yeah.
I like Voltron.
So they call it Go Lion.
Yeah, Go Lion was a real. They never showed the third version. There were like 3 versions of Voltron.
What's the third version?
The third version was weird. It was
The
like
3
3
robots.
robots. Yeah, they put them together, and it was like a multi-armed. It had like 6 arms.
What?
Yeah,
It was just 3 robots that's like on top of each other.
yeah. They stacked on each other and had like 4 arms, but just like one head. It was kind of like a Shiva
That's
or whatever
hot.
kind of thing.
That's not. That's not Get the Robo G.
No. Same principle, I guess.
Get the Robo G.
Get. My version was ghetto robo.
Ghetto Robo. What do you mean
Ghetto.
ghetto?
From the ghetto.
Ghetto Robo.
In the ghetto.
Ghetto. 7:30. Mike's been quiet. Is he
We got
muted?
way off topic.
Yeah, we need to go way off topic. So, hey, where did my die go? I had a 20-sided die over here. Yeah, for reference. Yeah. Oh.
Does anybody play D&D?
Oh, look, someone's writing
Scott.
us. We have a comment from Gitara. He said, "What have you all done with the real Art Till Dawn?"
Scott said he plays every Sunday.
Oh, really?
I was not aware.
Well, one of the production staff, he said that he plays like D&D.
I guess a lot of people now they play online. Like you can kind of like Zoom,
Oh,
Yeah.
play it that way because not everybody can be in the same room or whatever, which makes sense, especially in this day and age.
Yeah, that's how we play now. When we first started, we were playing like live
I
together.
figure everyone just went over to your house or something.
That's what it was before.
Yeah. Hey, Gitara, how you doing? Yeah, Mike's there. I don't know. He's not talking though for some reason.
Maybe he's setting up.
He's
Yeah.
stuffing his face.
No, he's drawing.
Oh, okay.
He's in the screen. He's
I
drawing.
was on screen.
He is. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you see him?
now
You
I-
muted? No, unmuted.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
he
we're all hanging
does,
in there.
doesn't have a lot to say.
He's a man of
He
few
just-
words, Michael Cannon.
Is he? Which words are those?
Shut and up.
Shut it up.
Yes. Actually, which monsters have I not done for Dungeons and Dragons yet? I should probably look that up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can. Very softly though.
I don't know why my mic was switched to one of the other mics that I'm not using.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
There.
I was wondering. I was talking. I was wondering why you guys were saying, well, "Where's Mike?"
Yeah. Well, apparently
I'm
the
right
wrong
here.
mic was on. The wrong mic's on.
Everybody wants to be like Mike.
Be like Mike. Mikey likes it.
If I could be like Mike,
What did I do with the Monster Manual? I just had it in my hands.
Somebody invite Guitar in. Guitar, you want to join us? Come draw some D&D.
I guess it can be anything fantasy. Fantasy.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the beauty of D&D is you can pretty much make up where you want.
Yeah. I remember there was one module. There was one module that tied in. They did a futuristic one called Gamma World, and they kind of linked it together, which I thought was interesting. Because all the stats had to be like adjusted. I guess once in a while they would do that. They would have like like characters from books and stuff like that, and they would have like special sections. So then they would have the stats of these characters. Like I remember Oz and Skeeve from Myth Adventures had stats in one of the issues of a Dragon magazine. Or like I don't know, pretty much anyone you can think of in literature, we threw them in there.
Who has the TV on?
That'd be us. Quinn's watching Pokemon
Oh,
while she's working. She's sorting stuff.
oh, tell her to keep it down.
Okay.
I'm trying to get John in trouble.
I'm always in trouble. Displacer Beast.
Can Pokemon get drunk?
Sure.
How do you think you get all those different types of creatures?
There you go.
I wondered.
Well, when one Pokemon loves another Pokemon, and
Yeah, but it's like
they're well inebriated.
they got to get drunk to hook up with the weird. Like how do you get like a banana and a lizard combination?
There you go.
Or like a bush and a mop.
I'm just curious what they eat.
That's just gross.
Because I mean, Pokemon are the only animals in those worlds, right?
Maybe they're vegetarians.
No, they show like steak and stuff like that on the table.
Oh,
And hamburger.
It's Miltank.
Is that what it is? Isn't there that ice cream Pokemon?
it's a
Oh
common,
yeah,
right?
I like that one actually.
Or the apple pie?
I used that one in Shield, that ice cream cone one,
There you go. Yeah.
and then I got to do a Mega Evolved version of it, so it was ginormous, and it
There you
looked
go.
hilarious. I was laughing my butt off. That was so funny.
Andrew plays Pokemon Go.
Yay.
I play Go, and I played Shield, and I play Arceus.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
actually, I didn't know you were 12.
Yes, in my heart.
It's okay. Ron is 93 in his heart.
Yep. Get off my freaking lawn, kids.
Oh, okay.
I this is just a side note, not related to anything, but I started watching that Star Wars Rebels. I had never watched it before, and I thought, all right, I'll watch this thing. And I was one of the episodes. I noticed the name of the guy who was like my mentor when I was in the animation studio. That it made me feel good to know he's still working in animation.
Oh, good.
I'm drawing a Holga. That's Michelle Rodriguez's barbarian character.
Okay. Oh, I know this shit too.
Oh, not the erotic art by Andrew Wyeth.
I'm not familiar with that.
Whereas it was Helga, not Holga, but I think it was Helga.
Better am I. Tell us more.
So, like the painter Andrew Wyeth, you know who he is?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah.
I think he did like Christina's World or whatever. Anyway, I guess after he died, it came out that he had like I don't know, like I guess you'd call it a muse. This was, I guess, this woman who was like his neighbor, and I think her name was Helga. And I guess he had like an affair with her, and he had all these paintings of her that were hidden away. And then I guess after his death, they went public with them. But I guess like their respective partners, I guess, were aware of it and just sort of, they had an arrangement, I guess.
Where would you find out all those hookups in history, right?
Yeah. All the dirt.
Like what's the guy that had created Wonder Woman? Didn't he have like a Mr. Stu? And
oh, they had a throuple.
Thruple?
Yeah. Yeah, William Moulton Marston.
There you go.
And I can't remember his wife's name, but I think the one that was like their third was, her name was, I think, Olive Byrne.
Olive Byrne.
Yeah.
I think so. Like John Byrne, but I think her name was Olive. I could be wrong. I'm probably screwing everything up, but
okay.
He was a sorority house father, and I guess she was a member of the sorority, and they invited her over, and I guess the wife liked her, and they had an arrangement. And then when William Moulton Marston, when he passed away, his former wife and Olive, they stayed together for the rest of their lives.
Good for them.
But I mean, I think he was into like, light bondage and some S&M and all that stuff.
Yeah, it explains a lot of earlier comics.
Yeah, it comes out in Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was one of his things for Wonder Woman, was like a bondage queen, right?
Well, Wonder Woman loses her powers if her wrists got tied. Like when she's forced to submit, she loses her strength. Or back in the olden comics, that's how it was. Anyway.
The lasso of truth.
But yeah, when men submit to her and they submit to the lasso, they see the error of their ways.
Looking at the concept art for Holga, like this breastplate thing she has like an elk, I think, in it, or a stag. So I'm the only one that's seen the movie so far, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not out yet.
Well, like I said, they had the early screening, so I didn't know if anybody else went.
No. Oh, Scott, did you see Weird Al?
Yes,
How was it?
it was good. I liked it, and he played 3 of the 4 songs I really wanted him to play. So,
Okay.
although I wanted him to play "Dare to Be Stupid," and he did a lounge version of it, so it was good, but it was like, oh, okay.
Dare to Be Stupid.
And then
I heard his
played
band
the
is
last
really good.
Train to Clarksville at the end.
The
Oh,
monkey
really?
song?
Yeah, so that was a pleasant surprise.
So he was singing more of his original songs, or
That was the whole point of it was supposed to be that's his original stuff, except for the last song where he kind of did a polka medley of his Amish Paradise and White and Nerdy and stuff like that.
okay.
And then there was a lounge version of Yoda that kind of transitioned into the regular version of Yoda
Oh, fun.
into his chant thing that he does, and then like audience participation at that point.
Oh, that's fun.
Been spending most my life living in an Amish paradise. Churn butter once or twice, living in an Amish paradise.
Yeah, too bad you couldn't go, Michael.
I could have, but I opted not.
I know
to.
you're still, yeah.
Yeah, it's also just kind of bad timing financially too. It's like I don't want to spend the money for parking and the tickets, and because we got the convention this weekend and another one the following weekend, and flights out, and it's a hotel room, and car rental, and it's like I was given permission to go, but it's like I've gone this long without seeing Weird Al. I can keep going. No fun being a responsible adult sometimes.
Yeah.
Of course not. Someone says, I plan to see the new D&D movie tomorrow.
What was that now?
Someone said, I plan to see the new D&D movie tomorrow.
Oh, who said that?
I don't know.
Guitar says he's making food at the moment, but if he's not too tired, maybe later he'll hop on.
Okay.
How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Guitar would like to know.
Good.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I had a crown pop off, so that's how my day's going.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, lovely.
And I won't be able to get in, probably earliest is Monday.
Oof.
Because we got the convention this weekend. So tomorrow I'm a volunteer and setting up and.
Well, I'll be wearing shades this weekend, by the way.
Shades?
Apparently, I have a sty or something. That's just not a sty.
Okay.
What is it called? It is called
Guitar is saying Rebels is so good. Did you guys talk about Rebels or something? I missed that in conversation.
Yeah,
I had mentioned something.
Yeah.
So Rebels is so good. It's a sleeper. I've watched Rebels. It is good. The Bad Batch is kind of catching up, and Mandalorian is going to, I think, tie into the end of Rebels eventually.
I haven't watched the new one yet. So.
Or if Mandalorian doesn't, Ahsoka will. They're still making an Ahsoka series, right?
Yeah, I think they're done filming it.
Like how Soka is really, so many go like, Soka.
Ahsoka.
Soka. It's like, oh, really?
Oh, really? Okay, I can't make out what the tattoos are supposed to be on her arms. It looks like, let's see. The left arm looks like a snake. The right arm looks like Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Well, there's a name I haven't heard of in a while. But
I don't know what I'm trying to figure out what it's supposed to be. I see like a bird beak, but then it's got like it's got like Mr. Snuffleupagus snout underneath the beak. Like, this doesn't make. I'm looking at her tattoos. Here, okay. You want to see what I'm looking at? Hold on, I'll share it out.
I can look it up.
Present. Share screen. Screen.
Let's see.
That's not it. Window. So, see, like I can see an eye, and I can see like a bird beak. But then, what the hell is this under the beak? And then I don't know. This is like a. I don't know if this is like a flower.
I think that's a creature of some sort.
And this one, this side kind of looks like a snake or something, or an octopus.
I think it's a naga.
Typical.
I think it's a naga.
But this one. Do you think this is a naga?
No, the snake one is a
see,
naga.
Guitars with me. It says he looks like a chicken. Like I said, I can see a beak. Like there's the nose right here.
There's the beak. Ultra mega chicken.
But that's what I couldn't figure out. Like, so what's this stuff under the beak?
I thought that was teeth. Or wait, hold on. Check. Go back.
I guess I could see its ass teeth, but there's no bottom
or is it
jaw.
Or is it like the bottom of a snake, like wrapping around? You know how the bottom of the snake has like those scales, like the belly.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm trying to make out what the tattoos are, but I can't.
Huh.
The reference is the character I'm drawing. It's Holga from the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Holga. So I copied some photos over so I could have reference here. This photo's a little clearer, but see, that's just like a stylized octopus tentacle or something there. I don't know. Let's see. This one, that doesn't help, but
quick, let's run and buy the toy. Actually, the toy
this is like I said. The chest piece has like a stag on it. You can see the stag.
Okay.
All right, I'll take that off now. Let's see.
There's not too many shots.
I'll just make something that looks kind of like the tattoos. Obviously, I can't
Make a chicken.
put a rubber ducky on there.
Yeah, do it.
That'd be like an Easter egg.
Yeah. Oops.
Put the rubber ducky from Bert and Ernie on there. And Mr. Snuffleupagus. And reference. Let's see.
The cat likes to attack when there's moths and stuff on the screen door. She tries to jump on it and scratch it. And she gets stuck.
I miss the gecko parties.
Yeah, we haven't had geckos in a long time.
She ate them all.
Yeah, probably. No, I know what you missed. Remember when we were just watching TV and all of a sudden, wham! She was just like, just jump into the middle of the screen and get stuck.
Yeah.
But if you like, this is the best D&D movie I think they've made so far.
Okay. Well, they didn't make too many, did they?
But that's a low bar too. I mean, some of those D&D movies were trash.
Yeah.
Krull was originally supposed to be D&D the movie.
Was it?
Yep.
Krull. I mean, there's a lot of references in all different kind of media and all that, right? Like didn't Stranger's Thing have a thing about D&D?
Well, yeah, they're playing D&D in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, John. You never watched it.
No.
It's good. It honestly, it sold a lot of D&D.
Boxing episodes of that. Oh, okay. She got one of those weird moths. Hey. You're gonna get sick if you eat that. She's having fun.
I was having references in my photo thing, so I can like zoom way in. See what the hell I'm
Oh
doing.
yeah, it's good. I still didn't watch that. Didn't that new Voltron? Weren't they playing like Dungeons and Dragons? Drew?
There is a episode that's like they play an analog to Dungeons and Dragons. I love that new Voltron. I thought it was great.
I want to be a paladin. You're already a paladin.
And I started watching the Carmen Sandiego cartoon, the new one.
Yeah, that's been out for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been out for a bit. I'm like on the second season, I think.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure what to expect, but it's fun.
Yeah. I like the designs.
Is my camera clear or fuzzy?
Looks okay to me.
Okay.
$7 for Michael's new camera.
It's just maybe it's just my eyes. I'm kind of tired, so
$7 for new eyes.
for just $8, it's $8.
Is it $8 now?
Actually, I just got it
for the cost of a cup of coffee.
I just bought another document camera, so that the one's more portable, so I don't have to like break apart my desktop one. See, I'm going to rotate my camera down for a second so you can see. This is the stand for the camera. So I've got it mounted to my desk with this board. So to take it off of the desk, I had to like disconnect it from the baseboard.
Yeah.
So I just picked up another one that's a little more portable. So I have it for this weekend for the art station.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, we're not doing anything, are we? We're not doing art improv or anything, right?
We are not.
We are not.
Not volunteers.
Good.
I figured Kawaii-Con, they've got enough going on, I think.
Yeah, they got plenty of stuff going on.
We'll see for Comic-Con Honolulu.
Yeah.
And you said that's in August.
It's going to be in August, yeah. They'll make the announcement this weekend.
Yeah.
And you said they have an art auction over there too?
They usually do. I can't guarantee it, but they usually do.
Oh, that's where we did the Munchkin cards. Didn't we do it for that?
Yep. So
That was fun.
Yeah.
based on previous years, I'm assuming they'll have one, Ron.
I thought the Munchkin cards were in Kawaii-Con.
We've done it for both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave us a few sets. That's where we got bummed out. We're like, oh, I got the same card. What other gag can I tell? Or like when we had a whole bunch, fighter. I'm like, oh. I will admit, with Dungeons and Dragons, that's how I kind of learned like mythology, and I learned like several of the monsters, character building.
And one of these days, I want to draw with Jeff D, who was one of the original artists.
Oh yeah.
So I was looking through my old stuff. I know, like, he did the deities and demigods.
Yeah. I remember back then, it's like there was that one that had Cthulhu in it, and then they had to pull it, and then everybody was looking for that one deities and demigods that had Cthulhu in it.
But I mean, Cthulhu's public domain.
I don't know. Back then, it was a big issue is that they had to pull it for some reason.
I don't think anybody, Lovecraft died like penniless and with no heirs. Nobody owns Cthulhu.
Well, you got to remember, though, that Dungeons & Dragons came out in the 70s. So it might not have been public domain. They might have used it without permission. I don't think Lovecraft had been dead for 70 years in the 70s.
No, I think he died in 1920 something, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's probably why they got in trouble.
I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Fireball.
Well,
Yeah, Fireball was the go-to for everything, right?
yeah.
Big V's clenched fist was fun.
It's a cantrip. So for like spellcasters, it's like real easy to do. And
That's it. I thought you had to be like level 3 for Fireball.
maybe level 3 still like it's real beginner.
Oh.
I know that I guess something related to Dungeons and Dragons. It might have been TSR. I'm not 100%, but they had reached out to Joe Kubert and the Kubert School, like as a project for the students to work on.
Oh, that's cool. To do the designs and stuff. Yeah.
And at the time, students were I think like Steve Bissett and John Toddleben and Timothy Truman. And it was Timothy Truman that designed the character Warduke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody knows that character.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's like the Boba Fett of the Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, actually.
But I just think it's cool that Tim Truman designed that guy.
Oh, who was the artist who redid Dungeon?
Dungeon?
I think you follow that, right? So Dungeon was like it was a really basic board game, and it was a good primer to learn like Dungeons and Dragons. And recently they got a different artist to update it.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. It's a I can't remember her name, but I follow her on Tumblr. Gosh darn it. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, no, it was a really nice update.
I haven't seen a post from her in a while. She must be busy, but yeah, the heck is her name? Like Jessica Madeira, I think. I can't remember.
You remember?
Yeah,
Was
it's
that
definitely real
Spock?
good.
And he puts his hand on McCoy. Remember.
You remember?
I think that you remember.
Yeah.
Remember when we did that?
Pepperidge Farms members.
Yeah. Hey, remember when you met that guy? That was pretty cool, huh?
That was cool.
That was pretty
Oh
cool.
man,
That was
that made me
awesome.
sad. Thinking about Chris.
Made you
Clark.
sad.
I was reading something from Adam Sandler, and I guess he and Chris Farley got fired from Saturday Night Live at like the same time. And
For what? One of the skits?
I don't know if it was just one thing. I think it was just kind of like they were like, you know what, it's time to let you go. And for whatever reason, maybe they thought it was time to bring in some new blood. Who knows? But they like Sandler was pretty upset when he got let go from Saturday Night Live, and then Farley called him up and he was like, "Hey, did you get fired?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, they fired me too." Like, and they were just like he said it was actually really nice that he had somebody to commiserate with, because they were all just like, "Yeah, fuck them." Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you just get fired. I mean.
But I mean, it was like, that was their impetus to, like, if he hadn't got fired, there wouldn't have been like Happy Gilmore and
yeah,
whatever, all that other stuff. Billy Madison, you know what I mean? Like, he went out and did his crazy stuff.
Did you guys watch the Mark Twain Award?
Some of it. I really liked Conan's his monologue. It was pretty funny.
What is that award?
It's
like a lifetime achievement for comedy kind of thing.
Oh.
Last year was who won it last year?
Chappelle?
Was he last year or was he like 2 years ago? Maybe it was last year.
Maybe it was 2 years.
No, last year was Jon Stewart, and then the year before that, I think was Chappelle. Or I could be getting it wrong. I don't know. And Will Ferrell's won it before. There's been a lot of people that have won it.
Yeah. It's hard because comedy is so, like, subjective, I
mean, Tina Fey's won. They only pick one person a year, so that's pretty good,
Yeah.
You guys think Sandler is funny?
Sandler?
He has his moments. I don't know if he's consistently funny, but he has moments.
The things that surprise me with him is, like, when he does something like kind of normal. Like, anybody here see Punch Drunk Love? Was a Paul Thomas Anderson movie?
I've seen it, but it's not something that stuck with me. I did like Spanglish.
Yeah, it was good, and that was a real understated performance.
What's the one he did with Don?
Which one?
I still haven't watched Uncut Gems because it sounds depressing.
Yeah,
but I mean, it sounds good, but it also sounds depressing. It's like, I don't want to watch.
I really liked. I liked Punch Drunk Love. I thought he did a really good job on it. I thought it was a really good movie, and that was like the first time I think I saw him and thought, wow, he could like act and stuff.
He's not a bad actor. Although but then he does, Jack and Jill, and it's like, well, one step forward, two steps back, It's...
Yeah.
You seen Jack and Jill?
I have not. I
set that one out. He plays his sister. Yeah.
He plays brother and sister. It's like,
Pixels. Pixels is good.
Pixels was better than it should have been. It didn't do well, but it's actually not bad.
Yeah.
And the girl that was like the military officer now, and I thought she would have made a good Captain Marvel. The Marvel one, not the DC one.
But
Look at different references to see what the heck I'm drawing here.
This guy's like Little Nicky. Remember that?
Little Nicky.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite of his, but I didn't hate it.
I was like, I know a lot of people were like,
I did like Hitler's Punishment.
I don't know. A lot of people was like, "Hey, you gotta watch this. This is right up your alley." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll watch this." Like, it was all right.
It has moments.
Yeah. Like,
Was it
Big Daddy? I liked.
Kevin Nealon was like a demon, right?
Yeah, he was one of the demons. He had boobs on his head.
Yeah.
Was that Kevin Nealon? Oh.
Yeah.
Kevin Nealon's in a lot of it.
Well, and that's one of the things I appreciate about Sandler. You know, is like he's loyal to his friends and family. You know,
or if not, it's what's his name, Rob.
that was half the jokes at the Mark Twain Awards. Is like, you know,
Yeah, Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider. Yeah.
It's like he's responsible for half the room earning their SAG-AFTRA guild membership. You know.
But, what was that movie in Hawaii? 50 First Dates. That was fun.
Yeah. It's okay.
You didn't say that with much heart.
I don't know. I mean, it's okay. 50 First Dates was all right. The Wedding Singer is my favorite.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that was a good one.
He was a little less crazy in that one, but you know, it's all right. 50 First Dates was good.
You just like the music.
Yeah.
Take off that Van Halen shirt or jinx the band and they'll break up.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Big Daddy's kind of fun. Right?
Yeah,
The one where
enjoyed that one.
kid.
Waterboy.
You know, Waterboy, he's ridiculous in it, but it's funny.
Yeah, I like
Happy
that.
Gilmore.
Got the football
Well,
field.
Waterboy, you know, I like Waterboy because of what's her name, Perusa Balk or something. I can't.
Perusa Balk?
Well, I liked what's her name? The mom. The mom was funny.
Oh, from the
From
Stephen
all-
King movie. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
Bates.
Catherine Bates, right?
Yeah, Kathy Bates. Yeah. What part of the alligator would you say this is that we're eating right now? I would say that's them elbows.
Medulla oblongata.
He's not the alligator not cranky because he got so many teeth. It's his medulla oblongata.
That's good.
Because that's what Mama said.
Playing that foosball.
Foosball. Bobby Boucher, you're not playing that foosball, are you? No, Mama. No.
I am playing the foosball.
John, you want to take controls and do a round?
Okay. Sure. Who's first?
Whoever you want to start with.
I'll show you what I got so far
There's
on my
Scott.
orgy.
Okay.
Here, Scott's
Got
up.
it,
Bring
got
Scott.
it.
Scott's on. Okay, so is it this one? There you go. Ah, nice. Did you buy the toys?
No, I cannot find them yet. I found one of them. I found
Really? They're always at like Walmart and Target.
yeah, Walmart guy, what's his name? The
Bobby.
demon guy.
Oh,
Avenger.
Avenger.
Venger, yeah. I him and got Bobby.
Oh, really? Because the one over here
I'm trying
has.
to find these two guys.
Oh, those guys are everywhere. We always see them at Target and
They're not at the Salt Lake Target.
Milani Walmart. Yeah, and then the Kapolei Target.
When was the cartoon on?
What?
When was the cartoon on? Because I don't think I remember really
Like
watching it.
Saturdays on CBS, but it was always like
What time frame? 90s?
I don't know.
80s?
Half the time it got preempted from
80s. It
football.
was 80s.
It's like I want to watch Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, they're showing football. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
oh, damn football.
What?
Oh, there's what happened? Drew dropped.
That looks really good, Scott.
no, you got two screens, Michael.
What do you mean I got two screens?
I don't know. I see two screens on the bottom here.
Well, no, that's because you wanted to see the reference I was working with.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. All right. So who's next?
I remember seeing some D&D action figures the last time I was at Walmart Kapolei. I think that
Yeah.
was that Darren or
Yeah, probably Darren. Yeah.
here. You take me up. Go ahead, John.
Okay. Walmart is cheaper than Target.
Oh,
So again, this is Holga the barbarian that Michelle Rodriguez plays in the new movie.
The
Of the
barbarian.
hill people.
Yeah, I think you guys will like Holga.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'm enjoying the whole movie. Okay,
Okay, who's next?
who's next?
Drew. Let's bring Drew up.
Where is Drew? Oh, it's the second thing. Okay, hold on. There you go. Oh, very nice.
That's a orc.
Orc.
Yeah,
What's
Like
he
an
got?
orc
What's he got on
baseball
his
player.
face? Is it,
some kind of like face thingy.
It's like a mask.
did they COVID in the Middle Kingdom?
COVID back then. Ye old COVID.
It's to hide his scarred up. He's got a scarred up
Okay.
mug.
Yes.
So
He's very sensitive.
I like the pauldron and armor thing going on there.
Yeah, I like the textures you got going on there.
It's like a skull for the pauldron
Yeah.
yeah,
and some ring mail under that.
yes.
Okay. And I guess I'll go up then. So I did Dungeons and Dragons because I forgot to do on Sunday. So I have the gelatinous cube and the
Gelatinous Cuba.
gelatinous cuba.
There's a joke I wanted to illustrate, but I know it's been done, but it hasn't been done well from what I can find. It's the gelatinous Rubik's Cube.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can do
And
that.
I've seen some, but I don't like the way they look.
Yeah. And then, well, I'm working on another one right now, but
Ron, you have anything to show?
No, I do not.
okay.
So that's our status so far.
Oh, it's 8:15 already. Wow. Time flies.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Fun flies when you're doing time.
I'm getting an echo from somebody.
I was just thinking of another airplane reference.
Ever seen a grown man naked?
No, I was thinking the one that's like I have to concentrate. Hello. Echo. And then doesn't he do like a baseball thing? Like now playing.
Pinch hitting for the Cincinnati Reds.
There you go. See, you know exactly what it's talking about. I was watching that new Green Eggs and Ham, the one on Netflix, and they had a reference to Airplane, where it was like a "Please stand by" kind of thing, and it showed like the guy with the plug, you know, the one. Just kidding. And I was like, wow, now that's a reference that only a few people are gonna get that one.
And Leon's getting fatter,
Larger.
larger.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sale at Macy's.
The tower, Rapunzel.
One of my favorite parts is when Robert Stack is coming to the airport, and he gets all the like people that are trying to like get him to donate or
solicit.
whatever.
Yeah.
He beats him up.
Oh,
Flips them over and all that.
you know what we need to do, folks? We need to come up with a schedule for next month.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, next month is next week.
yeah.
What movies are coming up? Aren't there a lot of movies
So
coming up?
I thought we could start off on the 5th.
Isn't
with
it this
Mario.
Sunday?
What?
What do you guys think?
Saturday.
Mario
Like-
Brothers?
Next month.
Mario.
Because Mario Brothers is out this weekend, right?
Yeah, Mario.
Yeah. Oh no, Mario's I thought April. Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
5, 12, 19. So next week Mario. Does that sound reasonable for you guys?
That should be fun.
Okay, so we only got four days to worry about next month. 5th, 12th, 19th, 26th. So 5th is Mario. Anybody have anything else they don't want to do for next month?
Reddit.
What?
Reddit.
Well, this is Reddit.
Yeah, I heard
Rabbit.
Reddit too. Like,
Reddit.
oh, because what? Because Easter?
Because Ito coming up.
Easter. Oh, you got to do your ether bunny. That's your tradition, Mike.
Ether bunny.
Your ether bunny.
Where the ether bunny?
Ether.
When is Easter?
April.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Can you be more specific?
This year?
Easter is on damn it,
But I'm looking at a
9th. It says
Hi.
Yeah, it's early, huh?
Okay. So we either do Easter Bunny, we can swap Mario, or we can do Easter Bunnies on the 12th. Bunnies on the 12th. You want to put Mario on the 12th or leave Mario on the 5th?
Yeah, you could actually do Easter bunnies.
Yeah. Or just bunnies, rabbits in general.
Oh,
but
that makes
you
more
wanna do-
sense.
Next week, do you want to do Mario or the bunnies? And we'll just
well, if we do Mario the following week, then we at least had a week to see Mario, right?
okay.
This
So
is true.
we'll put bunnies on the 5th and Mario on the 12th.
Movies are coming out in April. Paint? Does Paint come out?
Bob Ross.
Yeah, the Bob Ross movie.
I don't think that's really about Bob Ross, is it?
No, it's
I
not.
don't know.
I mean, it's like he's definitely a very, very Bob Ross-like character. But
It's a George Foreman movie.
Chupa. What is that?
so that's a show on Netflix. It's about a chupacabra. It's a
Is there
kid
another
show.
Evil Dead coming out?
Yeah,
On April 19th, there's a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Oh, that thing.
Is that a Power Rangers screen?
Maybe another War of the Worlds.
I think that's a show on BBC.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong.
I'm just looking down a list of like all these movies coming out in April. No superhero movie? I would assume there'd be a superhero movie of some sort.
Not until May.
Yeah, that's Guardians, right?
Although when does Into the Spider-Verse isn't until like December or some shit, isn't it?
Oh, they pushed it back.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I know the Marvels they pushed back to like November or something. Huh? Maybe another Chucky movie.
Well, they keep
Yeah,
selling tickets. They're gonna keep making them.
pretty much. Oh, there's that anime coming out. That's Suzume.
Phil
I guess we're gonna
Collins?
watch that. Huh?
That's Susu Studio.
That's a girls' anime.
What's Suzume?
I don't know. I'm just playing.
On my
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I think they had a trailer for it when we saw it.
Yeah,
Demon
that's the one with the one of the characters turns into a chair or something.
Speaking of trailers, when I went to the movies, the D&D, or not the D&D, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles looks good on the big screen.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be exciting. It's kind of funny how like there's certain properties that just never like go away. You know, they just do like other variations of it. Like Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo just never goes away. Let's make another incarnation of it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of thing, you know.
Wow, but then again, like look at Velma, you know.
If it ain't broke, break it.
You like Velma?
I do, but yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. But I guess there was enough hate watching that it got another season. People's like,
so my thing with Velma is it just got to be a bit much for me.
Yeah, but to me, that's the whole thing. I mean, that it's kind of like watching like the Venture Brothers, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a Venture Brothers fan.
There you go.
You don't like the Venture Brothers?
I haven't paid any attention to them.
Oh, you haven't seen the Venture Brothers?
That's something I never got into.
Yeah. It's not for you, Michael. It's for me.
It's all for Drew. All for Drew.
I'm fine. I want you to have I want you to have things, Drew.
Yeah. You can have nice things, Drew.
Me and the 12 other people who watch Venture Brothers are happy.
Yeah.
Being
I haven't seen the season ending yet.
13.
I know you're dying to talk about it. So.
I'm not dying to talk about it. It's just,
yeah, you are.
I liked it. Thought it was really good.
Oh, I thought it was like what did you think of it? It's like, oh, okay. I thought there was something controversial or like going into another route or something.
Sure.
Okay.
Finished, John?
No. I'll keep going on.
Proceed.
Yes.
What happened to proceeding?
I don't know. I'm thinking about what to say next.
Oh.
I did meet Jackson Public at San Diego Comic-Con. He drew me a Brock Sampson.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. It was kind of cool. It's like everybody who came up, he just drew something for them. He didn't have to pay for it or anything. He just waited in line. Yeah, I know. It was definitely a different time back then, huh? It's like, wow, free sketches? Really? Yeah, the only reason was because like Fillier was next to the Adult Swim booth. Not Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, I guess. Well, I guess Adult Swim. Because then that's how I got to see like the voice actors who did the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And I guess there were these two booth babes were like in some kind of like orange latex because they were supposed to be like Debbie from C-Lab 2021. But so I talked with Heidi Gygax, and I guess they did a Kickstarter for like they kind of like did like a new module for D&D, and I guess they funded it, and I think they got like some of the original artists to design like maps and stuff like that for it, so it has like a really like old school feel to it. And it's called Death Till Death Do We Part, I think it's called. And it's kind of tied in because she just got married. So I think it's kind of cool. So it looks like they're gonna try to like design a few more modules, just to sell like individually.
Okay. Is that the one you said you might get to do some illustrations for?
I don't know. They mentioned it to me, but we'll see where it goes.
See if you can get Jamie in on that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think both of your guys' styles, like you and Drew, your guys' styles are perfect for like like a D&D kind of art, like spot drawings.
Well, that's very nice of you to say.
Yeah. What about mine, John?
I don't know. You never show your stuff, so I have no idea.
Oh, darn it.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, all you guys, you know, what I mean, because it has that kind of comic book feel to it. So that's why when she kind of approached me and said like, oh, you know, we might be interested in having you illustrate some of the spot graphics, I'm kind of like, you do know what my stuff looks like, right? It's kind of cartoony, you know.
Well, she follows you. Of course, she knows what your stuff looks like.
Well, you know, I mean, I don't know. I get a lot of people who like they hire me and they want me to draw like somebody else. And I'm like, why not just hire that person or just follow up with that person? You know what I mean? You know, you should hire me because you like my style. You know, it's like, we love your stuff. Can you draw like Tokidoki? I'm like, I guess I could, but no. I was actually surprised that my paint markers lasted as long as it did for the bag. I'm almost done with the second bag. I just got 2 more panels I got to do.
I like those Posca markers. The paint really flows nicely on those.
I just Praise Jesus picked up some paint markers, and then she was making her bookmarks with it, and they look pretty tight. They look like almost like gouache. You guys ever worked with that?
No.
Where it's kind of like that real flat, flat color. So.
I like gouache with corn and beans.
Is it? Are you thinking squash?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Scott, what kind of character is what race is your character, or what class actually, I should say?
A human.
Human.
Ranger.
And then a ranger. Okay. See a Power Ranger?
No.
Okay.
But one adventure that we went on, my character found this cape and this cloak in the treasure chest, and it turned out to be, what was it, the cloak of flying or something like that, and the picture of it looked like Batman's cape.
How fortuitous!
Exactly. But you fly. Batman doesn't fly.
Well, I only use it in emergencies.
Okay.
We're doing on time. So we still got 2 more days to figure out for next month. So we got Bunnies the 5th, Mario Brothers on the 12th. Nobody has anything itching. What about those of you watching? What do you think we should draw next month?
So I'm still watching. Oh, so we never figured out the movies or.
If we could draw something for tax day.
Yeah.
The IRS.
Yeah. Accountants. Because,
I always liked how in Hagar the Horrible, the tax guy was like an executioner.
Oh, yeah.
They get new episodes of Craig of the Creek coming out next week, Monday.
Here we go.
Let's do a drink and draw on Craig of the Creek.
Okay, you want to do that?
No.
I'm easy.
That requires us watching it.
What about John? What about John Wick?
Did we already do Keanu Reeves?
We did
That was why we did Keanu.
Yeah.
I hear it's doing well. What about TV shows? Is there any kind of like TV series coming out in April? Well, actually, I think even anime too. I think there's going to be new stuff.
Taking a quick look at comic book anniversary, see if anything jumps out at me.
I'm just trying
The
to
debut of Foxtrot.
Huh?
Foxtrot came out in April 1988. Remember Foxtrot?
Yeah, he still does new strips occasionally. He just, I guess he has the urge to do it, so he did. It's so funny though, because it's like he was so last minute with his work that he actually moved to Kansas, I guess, next to the Syndicate, so he could just like walk across the street and just turn in his art. April 2nd, there's a new series premiere of Royal Crackers on Adult Swim.
That looks weird.
Yeah. It's a documentary of pretty baby Brooke Shields.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah.
That was like a movie she was in, wasn't it? Pretty Baby?
I think so. Season premiere on TLC of Dr. Pimple Popper.
Lovely.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
It is disgusting.
And then season premiere of Celebrity Game Face and Celebrity Prank Wars on E. Paramount Plus has Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies on Paramount Plus.
Is that a prequel to Grease?
I guess so. I don't know. These are all just like series. I'm just looking at what comes out.
This is the word.
Got groove. It's got.
Oh, apparently, I guess Disney Plus is gonna like be showing anime now, like exclusive to them.
They got like Doctor Who coming over there, right? So
Is it?
Well, aren't they? They're the U.S. distributor for Jiggly too. So
No,
Yeah.
I don't think they are anymore.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the arrangement is now. Oh, April 16th, season premiere of Barry.
who?
No, that was a series that Andrew and I were watching. Barry with Bill Hader.
That's good. I didn't watch
Yeah.
it as much of as you did, though. I should probably try to watch the rest of it.
No, you got me really into it. Oh, April 20th is a season premiere on Paramount Plus of Mike Judge's Beavis and Butthead.
When are they going to do the King of the Hill?
Yeah, that's supposed to be coming up too, huh?
Are they going to do King of the Hill again?
Yeah, they talked about starting it up again.
Wow. I liked King of the Hill.
I tell you what.
Well, that dang old CK1 man, just like catnip. Yeah.
Hey, what did I do with that cartoon? I never found my D&D King of the Hill cartoon. I don't know where I put that thing. On April 3rd, there's a series premiere on PBS of Tom Jones.
It's not unusual to love by anyone.
Yeah, no, it's not. Doesn't look like anything really exciting for like TV coming out.
what if we just? How about Adam Sandler? We just talked about him earlier. He's got a body. He's got a body of work.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
Weird Al. We could do Weird Al.
Weird Al.
Okay.
Illustrate his music.
What is that one song, Albuquerque, where he's just like rambling on for like, I don't know, like 11 minutes or something like that?
Oh. One of my favorites is Skipper Dan.
Oh, that was depressing.
Yeah, that was funny. I liked it.
Well, we got to come up with something. 2 more topics.
I thought we were going to do Sandler.
You want to do Sandler? Okay, I'll add Sandler.
Depending on what everybody else is.
Adam Sandler. Still got 1 more topic to come up with.
I'm sure there's gonna be something when it comes up. It's like, oh yeah.
When we do a viewer's choice, type in the comments what we should draw.
When was
That's
that?
how we got I saw a couple of the robot chickens. I guess some people did. That was kind of neat for Kauai Comic-Con logo or mascot. Excuse me.
Kauai or Kauai?
Kauai.
Kauai.
Yeah. I guess Matt Frank designed the thing. Actually, yeah, I think all the anime starts up in April. I think it's the spring season.
Oh, hey, I finally saw Top Gun Maverick.
And
I like the first one better.
I think you mentioned that before.
That the first one was better?
Yeah. Oh no, you know we were talking about this. I think like on chat. Yeah. You didn't mention that here.
Yeah, I thought the first one was better. I think the dogfight seemed more exciting, even though it was, not all modern FX or anything like that.
You thought the volleyball scene was better in the first one?
Yeah.
There wasn't enough homoeroticism in this one.
Yeah, they just had that what do you call football on the beach thing.
Yes.
It was not gay enough for my taste.
I was disappointed they didn't have more Manny from The Good Place.
There you go.
I heard he was going to be in the movie. I got all excited. Then he's like just a pilot.
He was in there?
Yeah, he's one of the pilots in the school.
Wow. Yeah, I did not.
But it's like, yeah, it just
must have been that one Asian pilot I saw then.
Yeah, the one Asian pilot. He was the Asian pilot. That's facetious, but correct.
That's nice. They got an Asian guy in there checking those boxes.
And I'm guessing these pilots in real life do not act that way.
They're much more gay.
Well,
as far they seem like they're only
Maverick would have been drummed out of the service.
Yeah, I mean that one guy, Hangman. If he didn't really do that, right? I mean, no pilot does that, right? The reason they call him Hangman because he leaves you hanging out to dry.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Does this come on in 2023 or is this spring? This is spring. I guess this is going to be another Furikuri grunge.
Hey, that's a topic. Furikuri.
Oh, hey, Goblin Slayer season 2 starts up.
Goblin Slayer.
What?
They're doing more Goblin Slayer?
Yeah, it's a season 2 coming up next month.
Goblin Slayer.
Yeah,
I liked the first one. I thought it was good.
it's very rapey.
No, it's not. I wouldn't say it's very rapey.
It's just kind of rapey.
There's one scene in the first
There's a few
episode.
scenes. There's a few scenes.
No, I don't remember that much rape in there.
There's a few where their elves or whatever get abducted, taken from the goblins, and then what's his name has
Don
to go
trying to
in
get
and
us
save him.
canceled.
He likes the rape.
Very rapey.
I don't know. It's one of the more violent, like fantasy,
Yeah,
animes I've seen.
Yeah,
I
what? I
enjoyed it.
kind of want to remember one time from that girl, I guess, mage.
Yeah, and it was in the first episode.
Yeah.
I thought they were later on. Weren't there incidents of that?
I think you were just imagining that there was more rape.
Okay,
You were just seeing what you wanted to see.
I did. I was reading the manga.
It's like that part in Blazing Saddles where all the bad guys are lined up and they're registering to be part of the group, and the guy's like, "All right, what's name your offenses?" He's like, "Rape, arson, rape." He's like, "You already said rape." He goes, "I like rape."
There you go. So I guess there's gonna be a new season for Jujutsu Kaisen. Dr. Stone.
Surprise.
Dr. Stone season 3 finally. There's a new anime series, MF Ghost, which is a continuation of Initial D.
Initial D. That's the
Racing one, yeah.
the Tokyo drifting.
Yeah.
No relation to MF Doom.
Where did I just see that? No, I guess not. The Duke
No,
of Death and Maid.
Can't come up with one more topic. Come on, Drew. Something comic book related.
Okay, I'm gonna Google comics in April.
Comics.
Bunnies, Mario Brothers, and Adam Sandler. So we got pop culture covered. So we do one of the obscure publishers, EC Comics. What do you think about doing like horror and pulp?
Did we do one of those? No.
Horror comics?
Horror.
Yeah, like EC. The ones that did the Crypt Keeper and all those kind of things.
Yes, Tales from the Crypt, Weird Science,
What do you guys think about
Shock
that? How's that
Suspense
sound?
Stories.
There you
EC.
go.
Horror?
Horror comics or EC comics? Which way you want to go?
I like horror comics.
Oh,
That's
boy.
HORROR. Richard, not WHORE.
I get dissed for the rapey thing, and you guys go on a horror thing.
Horror.
Sorry, I apologize. That's
Fine.
that's
No,
an insulting term.
No.
Sex worker comics. We'll call it sex.
There you go.
Horror
Horror.
comics. All right, horror comics. Horror comics. Okay, so the schedule for next month will be Bunnies, Mario Brothers, Adam Sandler stuff, and horror comics.
This is sounding like a Celebrity Jeopardy thing.
This is when you break out the Johnny Carson. What are 3 things that that the predictions or the amazing Carson.
Well, okay, so it's the comic book significance for April. 1970 was the Neil Adams, Denny O'Neil, Green Lantern, Green Arrow. April 1970.
I thought Neil Adams was 80s.
Well, Green Lantern, Green Arrow was 1970.
Yeah, that was more 70.
April issue.
He's been around for a while.
I mean, he started on Batman in like '69, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, April of 1974, Star Reach #1 featuring Howard Chaykin's Cody Starbuck, which was a huge influence on Star Wars. Let's see. That's it. That's the significant comic book.
Yeah, nothing happened in April. So we better change.
You know what? Let's do EC Comics. EC Comics would be fun.
EC or horror?
Horror.
Why not do both? You can pick.
Well, I mean, horror opens up beyond EC because there was.
Oh, that's true.
What was the other big brand back then?
Plop.
Plop.
Just draw Elvira if you do horror comics.
Well, okay, so like EC Comics ran in the 50s, then they went away. And then there were like a lot of real cheapo, like Marvel was putting out all those like monster comics, like Tim Boo Ba and Fin
Tim Boo Ba. Wow.
And Goom and Googam and
wow. Did they just like make random words up? Is that what it is?
yeah, that's Stan Lee for you. And then
boy,
what is it? Gorgilla.
So EC Comics.
And then after Marvel had been putting out those like crazy horror comics for a while, like and DC was putting out House of Mystery and House of Secrets.
Oh, going all my pens.
And then in the 60s, I think Warren started putting out Creepy and Eerie and Vampirella.
Well, Vampirella's been around for a while.
Vampirella, Barbarella.
Marvarella.
I mean, that was
Cinderella.
Forrest Ackerman wanted a female vampire like Barbarella. So that's how you got that.
Oh.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So the cover of Vampirella's first appearance was by Frank Frazetta, and a lot of people had credited Frazetta as the guy who designed Vampirella, but apparently it was Trina Robin.
Yeah, she designed her outfit, I think.
But according to Trina, she said that she was talking to Forrest Ackerman, and he was like explaining like what she was gonna do, and then Ackerman was like here and handed her the phone, and on the other end of the phone was Frank Frazetta, and so
Nice.
she just sort of explained it to Frazetta.
Trina's had an amazing career in life.
Yeah, I like
Sure
her.
has.
Where does she live?
Yeah.
She's so humble. You know what I mean? She's just like, oh, okay. She just kind of goes with it.
Where does she
She what?
where does she live?
In a house.
On
Don't her and Steve live on, I want to say the Big Island, right? Or,
No. They're on the mainland. They visit on the Big Island a lot.
For some reason, I was thinking they were in San Francisco or like the Bay Area.
Yeah, I believe they're in the Bay Area.
so you're not sure.
I believe so.
I believe I'll have another.
Yeah, I tried the new McDonald's guava and cream pie.
So did I.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I saw
Did you like it?
I saw your picture on Instagram. I was like, I'm getting me one. I was like, I'm getting me one of them son of bitches.
They're pretty
They're
good.
like a hot dog.
What? It looks like a hot dog. Yeah, you're right. It looks like it, but it's guava-tastic. Before they did one that was all guava, and I don't know, something seemed missing with that. Like it needs like bits of fruit or something. But this one seems to work well.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yep. So I wonder if they're gonna add this to the mix with like hopia and taro and some of the other flavors that they always bring back.
Maybe it'll make the rotation.
Maybe.
It's weird. I'm not afraid. You will be.
That's a good Yoda. Good job.
Oh, I wasn't doing
Yo,
it.
yo, yo, Yoda.
I met him in the swamp down in Dagobah. We're a bubble all the time like a giant carbonated soda.
It's Odie, it's soda.
It's karaoke night at the Comic Jam here.
I never ever been a Jedi before.
Hey, we still have to do that one.
Obi-Wan set me straight, of course. Say go Yoda and show you the force.
We got to do that.
Please
Comic
stop.
Jam, Comic Jam,
Karaoke.
Comic Jam karaoke night. He did say please. So,
I did.
You're no fun, Ron.
I know.
I just wait for little kids to go on top of my lawn and yell at them.
Get off my
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn!
Yeah.
I don't know why. Even now, when I see just kids riding by, I get annoyed. Like, don't you got school to go to?
We're doing on
It's-
time. Well, we got for like 15 minutes. I'm trying to get the inks done so I can throw a little bit of color on this.
I think maybe I might throw this into the auction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I got nothing.
The
But
nice
it's,
way
you,
to,
you turn it in on Friday, right? And then Saturday is the actual auction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it gives them time that people can look at it.
Oh,
See it. Yeah. Because if you, I mean, like Mike said, I probably can turn it in on Saturday if I wanted, but chances are people are like, oh, I didn't see that. They'll vote on the ones that they saw probably.
It's not a vote, it's a bid.
Yeah.
I vote $10.
vote with your wallets.
I wonder if there's gonna be another incident like the banana from last year. That'd be kind of cool. And that's why it's the mascot this year. Yeah, that's what everyone said. Got a lot of mileage with it. I guess there's like something like 5 bands coming, I guess, this time around.
Bands.
Big Matthews.
Bands.
Man.
There's one called Console, and they actually played at the Hawaii PopCon. They're actually pretty good. They play a lot of video game music.
Oh, hence the name console.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna perform at Kauai too. I think.
Well, let me know if Night Ranger shows up.
Sister Christian.
Is that some kind of a Power Ranger?
Oh,
He's the
boy.
evil one, the Night Ranger.
The Night Ranger. He's the noble one.
Members coming from several 80s bands.
Huey Lewis.
A Waterloo Duck.
Yeah, that'd be drunk.
That's not Huey Lewis. It's still Weird Al.
Hey, wait, the intro. I can't tell if it's I Want a New Drug or Ghostbusters.
Huey Lewis and the News used to be a band called Clover, and they play on, I think, the first Elvis Costello album.
Oh, yeah?
They were his backing band on the first album.
Really?
Crimson and Clover.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Agent Elvis?
I watched some of it. It was okay.
Oh, okay.
You liked it?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. So if you were to say, "Wow, that is good," you should watch it. Then you'd be like, "Yeah." But then you say, "Oh, it's okay." It's like, "Oh, man."
It reminds me of Archer. Yeah.
That makes sense. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. I've seen it on the
preview.
suggested view on Netflix.
Oh, that's the one designed by Robert Valley, right?
I think so. Is it? Oh, it's 9.
You done? Well, you guys started late though, right? I see it's like an hour and 51 minutes.
Yeah.
On
Yeah, that was my bad.
Started late.
My bad.
I wasn't gonna dime you out, John, but
No, you did several times on the thing.
no, I didn't.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
go
you
for
did.
it.
Several.
Ron tells me like when I leave what you guys talk about.
Yeah.
It's all just Ron saying it.
What'd you talk about after I left? You?
All right.
Okay, last looks.
All right. Here's what I got. So I got the gelatinous Cuba.
Hey, did you get a new camera? Why is it so clear?
Is it?
Yeah, now it is.
$8.
The $8 came too late.
Yay.
And then so there's an anime series called Rise of the Shield Hero.
I like that one.
Yeah. And yeah, we talked about this having Eric the Cavalier, his ability is the shield. There's a magic shield. So two of them kind of they both had had bad attitudes.
Yeah, kind of.
Crossover. Yeah. Well, as for the Shield Hero guy, yeah, he got such a bad, you know, everything was stacked against him. You know, like nobody gave him respect, and
the real shit end of the stick. But
yeah, like his only weapon was the shield, and you can't really like fight anything, so he couldn't level up. Like, yeah.
Couldn't you bash with the shield?
Yeah, but it took him forever to level up.
He learns how to use it for offensive capability.
Yeah. As opposed to the bow and then the sword and the spear heroes.
Yeah. Who were a bunch of jerks.
Yeah, it's like nobody gave him respect. But
like
Rudolph. I guess it's based after a book. Rudolph. Rudolph killed them all. Why did you run?
Actually, what? All they did was not, allow him in any reindeer games. That's all they did, right?
This is correct.
We call them names.
Essentially.
Yeah, they called them names.
Oh, they call them names too.
Like Pinocchio.
Yeah. Bart! Lisa!
They used to laugh and call them names. And then they never let him play in any reindeer games.
Oh, double whammy.
What was that movie? Reindeer Games?
Yes. With
Who's
Ben
in that?
Affleck.
Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
And I think Charlize Theron.
Oh, is she?
Charlize Theron.
All right, moving on. Who's next?
I'm still trying to finish.
I'll show mine.
Okay, here's Andrew. Nice.
Orky.
Actually, I first went to the shoulder first because I saw it as a face.
Yeah, it's a dead face.
Yeah, dead face. Well, I like the pose. It's nice.
Thanks. We're trying to not be as stiff and like try to use more dynamic posing.
Dynamic. Oh, by the way, I saw your coloring the other day. It looked really good.
Oh, thanks.
The one that you said you didn't trace it.
Well, I took like 3 different photographs and I stole like, the mouth from one and like,
Okay.
Like I just sort of made a Frankenstein and then traced that
from another.
Yes.
The earlobes from this one.
But it's like a, you know what I mean? I just was like looking
Yeah.
for positions and then
No, it worked out really well.
it was heavily referenced.
Yeah.
But it
Good
was more
job,
about
Joe.
it was more about the coloring than the drawing for that one.
What's next? Scott, you got something, Ross? Ready, Scott? Okay, there you go. Ranger, acrobat, cavalier, thief. Nice.
That's all I got.
You gotta draw the other two,
Yeah.
the barbarian and the magician,
Magician.
and Uni.
Presto.
Uni.
I think the figure of Bobby comes with Uni, doesn't it?
It does come with Uni. Yeah. And then Venger has a Dungeon Master. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't bring myself to picking them up yet. I don't know.
Expensive
they're
figures, too.
They're too expensive, man.
Well, you're gonna
Yeah.
pick up Sheila and
Well, I saw Sheila and Eric and Presto,
oh yeah.
and they look really good.
Oh, but I didn't see him in the stores yet. Did you see him in the stores?
No, but you can get them online on GameStop online.
Okay. Let's see what Michael's doing.
They got
Nice.
a little bit of color in it.
Yeah.
Holga.
Looky.
Holga, with the umlaut over the O, 2 dots. How about you, Ron? You got anything?
No.
No. Okay.
I think that's everybody, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, and then a reminder: next month we start off with bunnies or rabbits. Yes, I don't know.
It's Wabbit
Sorry.
season.
Okay, so bunnies, and then Mario Brothers, and Adam Sandler movies or Adam Sandler stuff. The Price is Wrong, bitch.
I was thinking about that 8 Crazy Nights.
EC
Bob
Comics.
Barker.
So give me some of the EC Comics titles again. I know Tales from the Crypt,
Vault
That's
of
it.
Horror.
Vault of Horror,
Shock Suspense Stories. What else is there? Weird Science.
Plop.
oh, Weird Science, yeah. I don't know. Justice League,
And of course, Mad.
Mad was it?
Mad was an EC comic.
Oh, interesting.
What was the guy's name? Gaines something? Something Gaines.
Bill
Right?
Gaines.
Bill
Bill
Gaines.
Yeah.
Son
And
of
then what-
son of Max Gaines.
And then, so he took Mad and then he just kind of outsourced it, or whatever. I mean, just kind of
No. So
broke
Bill
away.
Bill Gaines takes over EC Comics from his father. Under
Oh,
his
I
father, EC Comics stood for Educational Comics, and they did stuff about science and the Bible and
Is that
things
what
like
EC Comics?
That's what it originally was Educational Comics.
What is
And
it
then
now?
when he takes it, when Bill Gaines took it over, he changed it to Entertaining Comics. And then he immediately stopped doing Bible stories and started doing
There you go.
Vault of Horror and all this
There you
other
go.
stuff.
He is for good thing it wasn't like he is for elephant.
I'm taking a quick look at.
But when they got, when the Comics Code went after them because of Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah,
and all that stuff, he decided, like, all his legal troubles had, nearly destroyed them. So they cancel like everything, and then he changes Mad from a comic book into a magazine.
I see.
And they go to the magazine format because they can avoid the Comics Code.
Right. Anyway, but also Comic-Con this weekend.
Yeah, last stuff to promote. Yeah, Kawaii-Con.
Kawaii-Con. Yeah.
Kawaii-Con.
Kawaii is next week.
Kawaii Comic Convention.
Yeah, that's next week.
Next weekend. No jam this weekend because of the convention.
Yeah.
So jams for April will be the 3rd and 4th Sundays.
3rd and 4th.
The last 2 Sundays of April will be jams. Reminder, we'll be pulling our own tables and chairs from the storage.
Okay.
Anything else? Look for stuff in the auction.
Yeah.
I got stuff. John's got stuff. Ron's got stuff.
I'm going to put
Johnny's got stuff. Up. Drew's got stuff.
You got stuff too, Drew.
I'm going to auction my panties.
Okay.
Lucky bidder.
Somebody will buy them.
I've been wearing them all week so that they're good and ripe for when I hand them out.
Oh boy,
they'll want it for the DNA so they can clone you, Drew.
There can only be one Drew.
All right, everybody say aloha.
Okay. Aloha.
Night.
Oh.